those two constituency breakthroughs, they were incredible. Edinburgh Central we felt good about. To be honest, Glasgow Southside a few hours ago we thought had slipped away from us. We thought we'd just fallen short. Both of them we won very comfortably in the end. And I think a huge part of that on the south side of Glasgow was that constituency, the communities there, had been so viciously targeted by Reform, and it was the Greens standing up for them, to the point where Reform were targeting the Greens because of that. Our candidate there was a local councillor. Holly Bruce was the councillor for Langside. She's now the MSP for Glasgow Southside. The people in that community know her. They know that she fights relentlessly for them. She is going to be an incredible champion for them in Parliament. And in particular, she's going to be an incredible champion for young parents in the Parliament, because Holly's number one issue the whole way along has been fixing our broken and unaffordable childcare system. I can't wait to see her get to work fixing that system once she's in the Parliament next week. I think this election was really a choice of three options. There was the forces of hate and division and Reform trying to pit ordinary people against each other, because of course that's in the interests of their super rich funders. There was the status quo parties, and then there was the Greens. We offered a politics of hope, of unity, of solidarity, but those are important values. Those are the values that a lot of people in Scotland hold dear. We also offered the kind of practical support that people needed. We were the party at this election talking about how to save people money right now. We delivered free bus travel for young people. We scrapped peak rail fares. We've done that already. Now we're talking about universal free bus travel, like other countries, like Malta, like Luxembourg already have. Fixing our broken and unaffordable childcare system. Those are the kind of priorities that really resonated with people. Clearly, this is a mandate for Scotland to pursue an independence referendum. The Greens are proud to be part of that pro-independence majority. It was in our manifesto. It's something we believe passionately in. But it's not just about that. It's about the kind of help and support people need right now. The Greens have proven that we're willing to make those proposals and deliver on them, deliver the kind of help that people need. And critically, we're honest about the fact that needs to be paid for. And in a country as wealthy but as unequal as this, it's the super rich, it's big businesses who need to pay their fair share. That was a unique selling point. There were other parties who had usually watered down versions of the same policies as the Greens when it came to childcare or buses, but they weren't talking about making sure the super rich pay their fair share to actually deliver this stuff. So there was something, I think, really credible about how the Greens were offering to do this. So that's a choice for the First Minister to make. Clearly, John Swinney has won the election. He is going to be Scotland's next First Minister, and I congratulate him on that. I've not spoken to him yet. I will congratulate him on his constituency result. I will congratulate and commiserate other party leaders as appropriate, depending on their own results. But the Greens have been clear all along. Our policy is to actually get our policies delivered. Other parties seem to think that getting into Parliament is just about saying black when the other party says white. When you get there, it's the politics of making no gains for your community. The Greens want to get our policies delivered. We want to fix childcare. We want cheaper buses. We want them to be free for as many people as possible and eventually for everyone. That's the kind of things that we care about. Clearly you can do more of that from government than from opposition, but the Greens have proven we can deliver from both. Across the Highlands and Islands right now, people have a £2 cap on bus fares. It's saving them a fortune. The Greens delivered that from opposition by negotiating on a budget-by-budget basis with the government. We've proven with the SNP that the politics of cooperation works. When we had that cooperation agreement, that coalition in government, but also when the Greens were in opposition and the SNP were a single-party government. So wherever we sit in the Parliament, our priority will be advancing that agenda and delivering the policies that we've just got a record number of Green MSPs elected on. That shouldn't be novel. That should be what every party's job is once they get to Parliament. It seems that the Greens are the only opposition party, the only non-SNP party who are serious about trying to deliver from opposition. We may well end up in government at some point again, but even if we're in the opposition, our priority is just getting stuff done.
Everyone's very excited. They've all worked very, very hard to make this happen. This is a step. This is a big step for the Scottish Green Party. Credit to the hard work of everybody here and to decades of work by our MSPs and councillors building our vision for a fairer and greener Scotland. But yeah, today's a fantastic day. These guys, the number of doors they knocked. We had new volunteers out every day, multiple sessions every night. We've never run a campaign like it. This team stepped up. Everyone was so excited. We had groups of young people out voting yesterday. I ran out of badges early in the day because flocks of young people were coming into the polling station, running out up to me going, "We voted for you, we're so excited." So the level of excitement that's been generated by having Scottish Greens in Edinburgh Central, just unheard of. Nothing we've ever seen before.
During the last Parliament, of course, you were a minister in the Scottish Government during the Butte House agreement. Now this is a win over the SNP. Is it a kind of sweet revenge of sorts for that?
Of course not. Politics is politics. We have a democratic system that allows people in Edinburgh Central to express their wishes. They've expressed very clearly that they want the Scottish Greens looking after Edinburgh Central, and we are going to get on with doing that. It looks like the Scottish Green vote is up around the country. Again, that's a credit to councillors we've had all over the country, MSPs we've had in nearly every region of Scotland, and all the volunteers who've helped us out. So we're excited that it looks like Scotland is voting more and more to support the Scottish Greens. I think there's a groundswell, particularly of young people who want to vote for a hopeful future. And that's what the Scottish Greens are saying. We can improve our public services. We know that means the wealthy have to pay a bit more tax, and we're not shy to say it. We know that the climate crisis is an urgent priority, and that a lot of the things we need to do to tackle the climate crisis help put money back in people's pockets, whether it's free bus travel for young people or insulating our homes properly. These are the kind of things that not only look at the big picture, but look at everybody's everyday lives. And it makes a difference, and people are seeing that, and that's why they're voting for the Scottish Greens. Woo! Woo!